Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. I'm so glad you're here. We're doing things a little bit differently today. This actually started with the Leo reading that I did yesterday, where I'm being called to present the cards in a different manner, which is very interesting. So I just want to tell you kind of what I'm dealing with currently for my Cancers. They left behind I feel like a King of Swords, and they're feeling pretty good about it, actually. I want to say that they really followed their intuition here. So, left behind this King of Swords, I feel like this was a past situation. There was a heartbreak here in this past situation, whatever it was, but I feel like we want swift movement towards justice. This is something that we're really thinking about. We're really longing for a celebration, a completion of this process. We're also going to talk about Four of Pentacles. I want to say that this is some kind of, I want to say it's a money thing. There's a sense of greed here, but it doesn't necessarily need to be like greedy. It's just there's a sense of like money. But we do have this Ace of Pentacles idea over here. I feel like it could be about money, about this situation, perhaps, because it does have the Three of Swords in reverse here, which I want to say is that we're recovering from this. This is a recovery from this period. So I feel like you have some kind of past situation involving a King of Swords here that will be resolved. And I feel like you're going to be pretty content with this resolution. And then I do also want to talk about this Father of Pentacles who showed up unannounced. And, you know, I want to say he's very intriguing. So this is what we're going to be discussing today. I am going to put all my cards back, shuffle them, all that jazz. So I'll be back with you in just a moment. But you won't have to watch any of that. So hang on. Interesting. Okay, Cancer. So, wow, I was totally going to like put my cards back and shuffle them and do the reading as per usual, and my guides are like, "Nope, this is what we're doing today." So we're just winging it. Essentially, is what seems to be happening here. But they're giving me this whole like backstory, which I think is pretty impressive. So essentially, I mean, I do still have that King of Swords over here, and leaving him behind and feeling pretty good about it, following your intuition. But there is kind of an issue with the justice, or it's that justice is leading to this finishing this longing for more. I do want to say, or completing this cycle, this celebration. You know, by means of wanting more. Somebody wanted more and therefore is leading to this justice, to this celebration, to this 11:11. I don't know. To this thing. Potentially. I feel like somebody is asking. Yeah, never mind. Anyways, so I do have here. So what happened apparently was with this leaving behind, I do want to say is that some truth came out about somebody's direction and they decided that they needed to get out of Dodge. So they did leave somebody feeling left behind. I do want to say in this situation, there is somebody who is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is going to be somebody who's pretty fierce, pretty outgoing, could be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. Essentially, the Queen of Cups came in, presented this Knight of Wands with this opportunity, and I feel like he ran off. Like, essentially, he ran away. I don't want to say that it was anything like super intense. Like, I don't want to. It's not something. I feel like it was more like just the situation, the way that things were, or the way that things were at the time. I have kind of like a sense of it was self-preservation. He ran off in self-preservation when the queen offered him this cup. So then she like, you know, had this opportunity and she's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just take it and present it somewhere else. I'll just take this opportunity that I was going to give to you and I'll take it somewhere else and I'll be totally cool with that. I want to say that for some, this Knight of Wands is her King of Cups, or is a person who she thinks is very capable of delivering that King of Cups, or that cup at a king level, I should say. Just being very mature with it, be very, I want to say he's very giving, he's very understanding. She felt like this was him. He could be a Leo, but I think that I kind of want to say, he might not have the, oh God, what is that? Stop. He might be, I don't want to say he might be lacking the strength and the courage. He doesn't have that, he hasn't mastered his emotions completely. He hasn't mastered himself. Go lay down. Now is not the time. Go. It's being very persistent though, this one. 1 second. Sorry, he's still in training. Okay, so I do want to say that there was a problem with this person's strength, potentially. So I feel like this information up here is pertaining to this King of Cups, and I do want to say that there was some kind of swift message or movement or a direction, but that essentially whatever this was, it could be like, you know, news, it could be clarity, whatever it was, it could just be like they were overwhelmed with ideas even, but they ended up being pretty upset about it, I do want to say. It could have been their decision. It could have been their decision to run off, to look the other way, to, you know, save their own skin. But they're upset about it. I feel like they're getting, they're having negative thoughts about this. I wonder if now they're feeling stronger, because I do have here also the energy of the Lovers, but I did have also the Nine of Swords. And they want me also to see the Chariot here. I feel like this opportunity has left this person in a place where they're very upset about not taking this opportunity, and they would really like to take this opportunity. I wonder if this is the Justice. Because I feel like for some of you, the King of Swords is a different person completely, like somebody potentially that you're divorcing or cutting out of your life. But for others, though, I do feel like this is the same person as our Knight of Wands, but this time it was he might have said something that was very brutal, very cutting. And that's why you turned around and left. You were like, here's my cup. And he was like, blah, 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 blah. And you were like, oh, well, no, thank you then. I will take it over here. I don't know why blah, 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 blah is the thing that he said, but whatever. Okay, so I feel like this portion of the reading is good, is over, is complete, and I'm supposed to put the cards back and get another deck, and this is how we're doing it today, from my understanding. This is how we're doing it today. So I'll be right back. Okay, Cancer, it looks like this is really how we're doing things today. I was putting my cards away, doing my thing again, and they started coming out. They really want us to clarify this devil. Still, I feel like this is that King of Cups energy. This is that Knight of Wands energy. Now he's presenting as the King of Pentacles, and I feel like he is because I feel like this is actually where our Queen of Pentacles was presenting the opportunity to him. I feel like she presented the opportunity to him. He did think about how he wanted to work on this project, about how he wanted to work on this new idea, expand this idea, but I feel like he ended up leaving willingly. There was a fight and he just like walked away from it. There was some kind of quarrel and he was just like, I'm not doing this, I'm going to walk away. And I feel like that decision that he had is actually something that he seriously has been contemplating. He has been very upset with that decision. There's a lot of regret here. There is this tower moment. I feel like this was a tower moment for this person. This realization that they shouldn't have walked away, that perhaps they should have taken this opportunity, it's become such a tower moment that they're actually still feeling sad about it. I don't know how long ago this happened or if it was recently, but I want to say currently they are still sad about it. In fact, it's keeping them up at night. It is keeping them up at night. We did get the Nine of Swords here. All right, we have the Five of Cups. This is like sad energy from this person, this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles who I want to say, I mean, I said it before already, showing up out of nowhere, just popping up out of nowhere. Again, he just like, I was putting my cards away, you know, doing some shuffling, getting things situated, and here he's back. And I want to say, he might be feeling left out in the cold. I want to say that he is actually feeling left out in the cold. He may be interesting. He may be the Ace of Swords person. So for some of you, because the King of Swords that we had in the beginning, the King of Swords, I want to say that this truth was about him or pertaining to him. And if it was pertaining to him or about him, I guess, then it was the truth of wanting to leave that behind. Potentially, though, this person is still the King of Swords, and they came forward with wanting to leave this behind, and now it is a regret. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna pause the video, try to do my thing, see where this takes us, I guess. All right, 1 second. I did not get far, Cancer. Apparently now we need to talk about that Nine of Cups. So that Nine of Cups here, I said this person, whoever left, was feeling pretty content about leaving. They thought long and hard about it, I do want to say. They thought long and hard about this leaving. What else do I need to know? And the quarrel. Whatever the quarrel was, whatever this, it could have been an inner quarrel or external. Somebody was being sneaky. Somebody was being sneaky. This is interesting. It's interesting energy. So, it's as if this Knight of Pentacles, oh, The Knight of Pentacles, I want to say, is our Queen of Pentacles, is our Page of Pentacles, but taking on this energy of just being really strong. Because I feel like this is her energy. This is her feeling like content with her situation, content with the way things went. But it's like here, I want to say that she took back this pentacle, like that she took back this opportunity. This is the point where she took back the opportunity, because here it looks like she's found this person. She sees this person who has been cheating, who has been lying, who has been trying to be super sneaky in whatever this situation is, who may have been lying. I do want to say they have this energy about them that's just like ha 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 ha, like you caught me stealing the cookies out of the cookie jar, like. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles as the Knight of Pentacles is just like standing here with her pentacle, with her opportunity, just being like, really, really. And you think I'm going to let you have it after this? Like, you think I'm going to let you keep this pentacle after this that you just did? Whatever this struggle was, I feel like it needed to come out. I feel like this was the breaking point in the situation. I want to say, with at least the King of Swords, whoever that was, this Seven of Swords here, definitely, um, definitely King of Swords energy. And that's like, could still be the King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands person for you if it's like they're the same, if they're the same person for you. But if they're different, then this one is definitely going to be the Knight, or the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, he might have Knight of Swords energy too, like coming in like that aggressor, or starting shit. All right, I'm going to pause it again. We're going to keep going. Okay, Cancer, we're back. We're supposed to talk about this Four of Pentacles, right? Whatever the Four of Pentacles was, I felt like it was dealing with money. It was happening in, it could be stability also, stability or balance, or just being content with the way things are in a situation. But I feel like it's happening as a result of the justice, as relating to the King of Swords, relating to the justice with the King of Swords. Okay, and then it was about it had some kind of potential of a new opportunity, based on the recovery from that heartbreak. So that's really the energy that I want to focus on now, is really that resolution with the King of Swords. So what do I need to know about the resolution with the King of Swords here? Okay. So I did have the Three of Swords come out. Of course, of course. This is a day for interesting activities. Excuse me one second. Okay, Cancer. Wow. Okay, so I've taken a moment. I have looked at these cards, and I am pretty intrigued now. This is definitely about that new opportunity that's being presented. Truth is, there was this heartbreak. There was this period of this heartbreak, but I feel like there was like a light in the darkness for this person who's having this feeling, who's having this moment of truth, who's having this clarity come in, where they knew what they wanted in life and they were ready to go out there and take it. Okay, they knew what they wanted. This sudden news, right? Sudden news, sudden moment of clarity where they knew what they wanted and they made the wish to take it. They made the wish, they set the intentions that this is what I'm going to do. And it was something, I feel like something that they were very passionate about. I want to say that this was, I I kind of want to say that this was a crazy idea in this moment of darkness, and that it happened very suddenly. The wheel is still turning. The wheel is still turning for this. We are going in the correct direction, I feel like, but there is some stalling, I want to say. Um, I don't know if I should show you these cards, but I mean, I don't really want to leave them here like this. But I feel like I should. This is a strange. This is the strangest. Strange. The most strange. I don't know. This reading has been pretty intense. This reading has been pretty intense for me as a reader. I have never read the cards this way before. This is brand new, so please bear with me. Um, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna see what happens, like we have been doing, and we're just gonna go from there. All right. So 1 second. Okay, Cancer. So this is what I've been called to do. I've been called to keep the Three of Wands here in the upright position. Our person who has been envisioning their future, who has been thinking about what it is that they want. And then I am also keeping the Eight of Wands here, which is all about sudden movement, change, news, or clarity. I do want to say in this case, I'm getting a strong sense of clarity, but also with this card, I get this, you know, this wish to do something. And I'm kind of getting set intentions here. Like these are my intentions. This is my wish of what I would like to do. And having it be this 8 and in this positive light, I do want to say that it has something to do with working on something. So I do want to see more information about this opportunity. The question is, what are we going to ask? I would love to know your comments on that, by the way. If you ever think of a question, just like jot it down, write it down, like put it in a comment or email it to me, and I would love to know, because that helps me in my readings as well, making sure that I'm helping you, right? That's my job. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the way that I'm comfortable, that I'm feeling like that's what they want me to do, and I'm going to break down this Three of Wands really quick. What is this? What is this Three of Wands? What is it exactly that we're envisioning in the future? Oh, boom. I love it when it's the right question. Okay. Ooh, this one has strong sense of balance here. Interesting. Very interesting. Hmm. Okay. Wow. So earlier I pre-shuffled these cards before I started shuffling them again. I've shuffled them again. This is what popped up on the bottom before, which I love the consistency here. This is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. We did see this earlier in the Rider deck. At the beginning of the reading, I want to say the Five of Cups is that feeling of sorrow, grief, regret, disappointment. I want to say this is talking about that. This is that person's feelings, maybe. So this is all about the Three of Wands, but the way that it has come out, I feel like, is very important. I want to start with the Queen of Wands here. Okay, so I feel like the Three of Wands is the Queen of Wands is, oh gosh, it just comes out all funny, doesn't it? This is this person's idea. This is this person's idea. They're envisioning their future. Um, might be having issues with expression right now. Issues with expression. But being very, I want to say, this person is very fun-loving. This person is very outgoing. I do want to say I'm very charming, very adventurous, fearless even. One might suggest fearless, but I don't think in reality this person is. Definitely a free spirit though. Definitely a free spirit. Um She kind of just doing her own thing. I'm going to call it female. It might not be in your situation, but I'm going to call this the female because, I mean, the cards are female and it's going to help me keep the story straight. But also, there is a sense of like, um, feminine passion, like a very gentle, very playful, even, passionate side to this person that I love. Okay, this is or her opportunity, her idea, her opportunity that we are looking at. I do want to say that this is the opportunity. Um, the opportunity is in regards to this direction that she wants to take. Oh, we have two choices here. This is hmm, these are our two options. I feel like there was a tower moment. This is the tower moment. This is the tower moment, excuse me. The tower moment where we decided, oh, do I choose stability or do I choose strength? Stability or strength? Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I'm getting. We have here our queen. She's at this crossroads, right? There is a tower moment. She's at this crossroads. I feel like this is that separation. This is when that separation happened. This is kind of like what her idea was, what was going through her head. She has over here on one side this heartbreak that she's been dealing with, where she's just really ultimately very sad, very upset. This is a period in her life where she is like really, really upset. Really having that there's a lot of grief. There's a lot of regret and disappointment, a lot of disappointment as well. Like we're looking at this cup thinking, um, hmm, yeah, I want it. Okay. We're looking at this cup thinking, is this what I really have? Is this it? This is my cup. This is all I have. Like, I kind of want to say it has a strong sense of that longing for more too, that longing for more that you would see in the Four of Cups. It's a very saddening feeling. But I did pull it away, revealing the King of Wands here, the King of Wands. Um, Perhaps we're disappointed in the King of Wands and his actions. I want to see, or disappointed in an opportunity or lack thereof. So we have over here this heartbreak and this sad like period in our life where I feel like what it is we have the Seven of Cups here in reverse. I want to say that this is just like it's a really confusing time. We're just unable, like we see our destination. We're unable to get there, but it's not like we have any hopes about it. We're just all turned upside down. It's almost as if we're like the situation is only getting worse. I want to say the situation, whatever the situation was that we were in, it was only getting worse. It was only getting worse. There was something very interesting. There was something very valuable over here, is that what I want to say? Hmm. You saw something very valuable. Oh, oh, okay. We saw something very valuable and we wanted to take it. We wanted to take it. And part of me thinks that this is the opportunity of setting out on our own. This is the opportunity of potentially, if there is a King of Wands, if the King of Wands is a person other than you, then I want to say potentially seeking out this person. However, also for many of you, in fact, the King of Wands is still the Queen of Wands energy. Um, it's just that here she's just, being herself. But I feel like this is more of a closed off type energy. Whereas over here, as the King of Wands, she's really opening up. She's really coming out, like really taking that stand, standing up for herself, is what I do want to say. So she saw the opportunity over here when she was in this period of sadness, this period of I want to say great sorrow in her life, feeling like she can't even reach her goals. To now we're having the strength, we're having the courage to set out to set our intentions in the world and achieve those dreams. I want to say achieving the dreams that we had. We want to obtain that. And I want to say that whatever it is, it's very valuable. So it could be anything from like there is a situation that you want to be in, or whatever it is that you see as your future. I do want to say that this is what you're doing. You're trying to manifest this positive future into your life because you've hit this period of this great, great sorrow. Yeah. So now you have hope. We're getting that hope back. We're regaining our hope in whatever the situation was. I feel like it was ultimately the situation, whatever it was, this heartbreak was it was like void of hope. It was just hopeless. It was a hopeless situation that you were in. Um, and then you saw that opportunity to get out and you got out. Or you are going to get out. Yeah, after you, this was like a long time thinking about this, long time, which kudos to you. Like, taking that, if it's a major decision and you're taking a long time to think about it, it means you're really weighing your options here, really, really giving it the time that it deserves. I do want to say, giving it that time to make sure that this is the right thing to do, that this is the thing that you want to do. And I feel like you were very at peace with your choice as well. I feel like you're very at peace with your choice. You feel like now opportunities are open for you. You have all new opportunities available, and that really it's all about being yourself, all about taking back your power. I feel like in this situation, this person, whoever it was that you were dealing with, your King of Swords in the story, King of Swords person that you were leaving behind, I feel like they kind of were feeding off your positive energy. I do want to say, I feel like they were kind of feeding off you. I feel like they were feeding off your energy. They were stealing your energy or like feeding off your positive vibes even. Like it's very interesting. Like they were oh, what is that? on, if you've ever seen, if you are into tarot and you like good tarot readers, I really like the channel Mana with Adelina. She's pretty cool. Um, Energy vampires. That's what it is. You're dealing with an energy vampire, somebody who's been sucking the life out of you. And now, as the I'm talking in as the Queen of Wands here, um, the person that you're dealing with, you felt like they were just sucking the life out of you slowly, like as if you were just dying. You're dying a little each day. The situation is only getting worse. You know, like, oh, I need to get out of this. It's too bad now. It's too bad. I can't fix it. And you saw an opportunity and you took it, right? So you were like, okay, okay. After this long period of contemplation and struggle, you were like, finally, okay, I've decided this is what I'm going to do, which is super fabulous. I love that. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my cards. I think next we're going to be talking about this new opportunity that's coming out with the King of Pentacles. I did talk about him earlier, though, so interesting. Going to take a few moments and really recap the story so far and see where we want to go from here. So 1 second. I just do want to say, energy vampires might be from Lana, but it might also be from Water Baby Tarot because I watch her channel a lot too. So one of them, I'm pretty sure, to give them credit for the term. But yeah, that's the person you're dealing with. So 1 second. Okay, Cancer. So we're supposed to talk about this King of Pentacles, right? This King of Pentacles opportunity popped up out of nowhere. Let's check this out. Let's see what's going on here. Man, I feel like we're just starting the reading. Like, don't think, oh my gosh, it's already been so long. It's just the way that I'm doing this. I feel like I want to say that all the stuff that I talked about before was in the past, and that now this is you know, a rebirth or a restart. This is like a fresh start, the fresh start. Who is the King of Pentacles? I want to say, you know, intuitively, but it is potentially somebody from the past. Somebody from the past that things did not go well. All right, did not go well with this person. Whatever it was for you, whoever this King of Pentacles is, okay, you had no hope in this situation. Nothing good remains from this situation. Like nothing good was left here. You've given up completely on this person, on this King of Pentacles. I do want to say, in our stories so far, I believe the King of Pentacles was the person who ran away from this opportunity. I do want to say, which definitely would call for an Eight of Cups energy. If the Queen of Wands presents an opportunity to the King of Pentacles and he runs off, I'd say that's a pretty disastrous moment. But whoever this person is, we did get the Six of Cups here, which is that past. This is also, you know, childhood memories. It could also indicate a joyous reunion. Ooh. But whatever it is, I do feel like you're going to know as the High Priestess. I do want to say, though, there is an energy about this that is a little bit hidden, like something's being hidden from you. You might not have seen this coming. Interesting. Interesting. Some of you might be hoping, some of you might have been hoping, and very open, very optimistic, but I feel like you were kind of losing your faith in this. You were losing, Losing your faith in this opportunity? Like you used to be into this. You used to think this is going to happen. And then at least now you're like, this is never going to happen. As who is? Oh, ooh. I feel like this is the one that got away. I want to say the King of Pentacles is the one that got away, or the one that you're thinking is going to get away. Okay, so which one is it then? Okay, only, like, you're gonna know which one's right and which one's wrong. But he's the one, okay. Okay, yeah, confirmation. Father of Cups here. Okay, so we are referring to the Father of Cups. I feel like you presented him with this cup, and I feel like he was very focused on doing the right thing, on whatever the right thing is, whatever the right thing was in the situation, whatever is considered right, that is what he did. This is the Mother of Cups coming in with this cup of love. This is her presenting this cup of love to him. I feel like she was doing it from a point of clarity. She was sitting on clarity here. But I feel like whatever this was that was being presented, there was a real struggle here as far as what is considered right in the situation. What is considered right? What is right? We're leaning more towards clarity in this situation. I feel like she presented this opportunity with, she was feeling pretty confident that this is the right thing to do. She felt pretty confident this was the right thing to do in the situation. And I feel like he's just like shrouded in darkness. I wouldn't call it that. I wouldn't say shrouded in darkness, but that's the phrase that I'm getting. I would have said shocked. He's freaking shocked. Shocked. Wow. So, this is who you're dealing with. You're dealing with the person, I feel like, from your past. I don't think you've seen them for a while. And I feel like whatever the situation was, it was something that was like on the verge of being, I don't know, on the verge of being what would be considered okay by society, on the verge of being taboo. Pretty freaking outlandish opportunity, something in those regards with this person. So, okay, now we know, kind of, you should know, I have no idea, but you should know who this person is. Having said that, what's up with this King of Pentacles coming in unannounced? Is that what I want to know? Yeah, let's go with that. What is this King of Pentacles doing coming in unannounced? Oh boy. Okay. I do not make this stuff up, all right? Here we have the Eight of Cups popping up again. I feel like in regards to this sadness, because of this no hope here, I have to collect cards. They're too far. Hang on one second. Hey, okay. So, I do want to say this, they're giving me this funny, okay, sorry. This far-fetched opportunity was lost by this, we have here the Son of Wands, or our Knight of Wands. Our Knight of Wands, there was this opportunity. He did not take this leap of faith. He stuck his head down in the dirt, to be exact. That's where we have that that quarrel. He walked away, or he just like let it go. And I get here the Ace of Cups flying out the window. This new love opportunity that had a lot of promise, I do want to say, that had a lot going for it, showed a lot of promise. It was a very, I want to say, glorious opportunity. And our Knight of Pentacles, or no, our King of Pentacles, um, I feel like was being the Knight of Wands with his head in the sand, just like, oh God, I can't do this, and he let this opportunity pass him by. Okay, so that being said, we want to complete this. Okay, okay, so interesting. If so, he wants a second. Is he wanting to come back? Is he wanting to come back? Hmm. We do have the energy of the Son of Swords here, which the Son of Swords is very quick. He's like, I get this. He's coming in hot. He's coming in hot. Um, I do have the Son of Cups here. Oh, with the star. Oh my gosh. The Son of Cups, the Knight of Cups here with the star. I want to say that the star energy is pouring out of this cup. He has hopes of regaining this cup of love, I do want to say. And I feel like it's because the lie, I think he told a lie. He said something he should not have said, or he said something in a very deceptive, sneaky way, trying to get away with something, trying to really look out for himself, watch his own back. So what is it then? Ooh, the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles. This is that balance. This is something that needs to happen in order to achieve balance. I feel like this person needs to come clean. I feel like they have a very personal, very internal need, a very from the heart need to come clean about this opportunity, to come clean about what it was that exactly happened here, why they turned their back, I do want to say, what it was that they were being sneaky about. This could still be the King of Swords. If this was the King of Swords for you, if they are one and the same, then I do want to say that they still want to be, they want to come clean about this and restart that relationship. For those who this is the King of Swords, um, I get that feeling like they're like trying to bat their eyelashes too, like they're really trying to get away with. It's like they're trying to sweet talk you. They're trying to if it's the King of Swords, they're trying to sweet talk you back into their life. I would be careful about that. I would be careful about that. Just be aware, okay? Just be aware, and just be aware. Like, be like, okay, really, like, I feel like you understand this person, and you know it's coming. You know it's coming too. So I feel like you're good. You're good on that. Just if in the event that you didn't see this coming, then I do want to say, that King of Swords has a real slick tongue. I do want to say he is a um, he's very, I want to say, even manipulative. is the word that I want to use. He will word things so that they just sound like they're just the best, and it's, be careful with that guy. Some of you, not all of you, just this is like a small group of people. There is an issue with this person, whoever the King of Swords is. Um, the vibe that I'm getting now for him is, I feel like for a select few, and is very mm, it's very not good. It's very not good. Um, I wonder, do I want more information on that? Because they're not really letting me drop it. What else do I need to know? Can I ask that? Is that too vague? Okay. I want to say about that truth. They were telling me earlier. I mean, we did already talk about the truth, about the clarity in that situation, but it was, I felt like there was something that wasn't clear as I was shuffling the cards. The Ace of Swords kept popping up like randomly, and I'm like, okay, so, but about the truth about hmm, it could be abundance. It could be feelings. Oh, I mean, for some of you, it could be money. For some of you, it could be money. I feel like if it was money, it was relating more to the King of Swords. But if we're talking about, if the King of Swords is still the same person, I do want to say, but I kind of want to say that it might be feelings. I feel like there was a truth, there was a clarity that came out or needs to come out, like potentially with this message, even. Um, about feelings. I'm getting the sense of like a hug. I have two figure eights on my board with this two of pentacles here and this ace of swords. I mean, yes, it's the same artist, and yes, you know, all things considered, it's not too uncommon, but to have them both pop out next to each other in this reading, the way that they have, I want to say that this person kind of could see, they could see being with you. They could see it. Like the potential was there. They could see that there was potential there. Um, and I feel like they're gonna come out, they're gonna come out with that clarity, with that feeling of that abundance. I want to say whatever the idea was that got shot down was a good idea. And this person kind of, they had that in the back of their head, like, oh, I like, you know, that's a good idea. That idea works for me. That idea that you had, whatever it was, if it was this relationship that you were presenting, if you were presenting as, you know, as the Queen of Pentacles, or as the Queen of Cups with this cup, um, if you were presenting this opportunity, this person knew that there was a lot of love there already. They knew that, but I think because of the situation that they had to I want to say bite the bullet or bite their tongue in the situation, keep quiet and like just keep going on with life. But I do want to say that I get the feeling like they've been regretting this decision. They regret this decision that they made about this, and that they kind of want to come in and set things right. I mean, I definitely feel like they want to come in and set things right, but I get this sense like there's some kind of block. So then what is the block? Is there a block? It's not what I need to ask. Oh gosh. They're going to do this to me right now. Come on. Do I need to ask about the lie? About manifesting sadness. Interesting. Okay, so I did get the magician here. The magician is about manifesting. It's about, bringing your dreams into reality and having all the tools that you need necessary to get that done. You have all the tools. You're just bringing it in. Okay, he's looking to the future. I know that it's because that he's sad, but there's like this uncertainty here. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is also about that feeling of being left out in the cold. I wonder if he feels like he's brought this on himself. I wonder if he feels that way. 'Cause there is this sense of that. Can you explain this, please? Yeah. Okay, so with that abundance, with that abundance again, I feel like I need to show you the card again. It's the Six of Pentacles here. Falling on the Son of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. We did get the Eight of Cups, now more towards being reversed. So it's an end to the sadness. We're manifesting an end to the sadness. We're manifesting prosperity and growth. We're putting an end to this feeling of having no hope. Could also be avoidance. We could be avoiding this situation. Oh. So if it is a blockage, it's because we're avoiding the situation. We know what we want. We know what we want. We want to come out with the truth. We have the truth. You know, we have the love. Like, we have the idea. We have everything we need. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. I just realized. Oh my gosh, that's probably so annoying. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Cancer. Anyways, I feel like that's kind of how you're feeling right now. This is really annoying with this this stagnation. This avoiding the situation. If he wants to do it, he should just freaking do it already. Like, what is the hold up here? What is the hold up? Just avoiding the situation? No. No. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. I have entered our Queen of Wands energy again. She is back and she is all like, she is sassy. I love her. Love her right now. Totally love her. I do need to show you this. Oh, Father of Swords, we do have here on the bottom. I do want to say that this is a blockage. I do want to say that this is a blockage. Whether or not it's whatever this person said, that was a very asinine remark that this person said, or if it was a separate person, or if it's a separate person who said something that was, whatever the situation is for you, whoever the Father of Swords is, I feel like that this is some kind of issue that I feel like this person is relating to this blockage, to this avoidance. It could be the cause of the avoidance. It could be the person that we're avoiding. Like whatever it is, it's relating to this Father of Swords. And I do not like his energy. He's just like, oh God. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. You know that song? Please, no, I am not. I am not. I like big butts. That's what it is. I like big butts. Who is that? No. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Um, look it up. If it resonates with you, go ahead. You can look it up. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm not. I will not. Um, since I am in this Mother of Wands energy, I kind of do want to take this moment about this situation. And I want to discuss the change. I do have here the Death card, which is it is that transformation, that change. And after this is how it was after I shuffled it from earlier. And I feel like now having this change with this Eight of Cups and this change in this Two of Pentacles, like we have a lot of changes here. I kind of want to discuss that now. I want to say that this is a change between whoever this Son of Wands is, I believe he was the King of Wands as well, King of Pentacles, potentially. Interesting. I had to add that in there. Whoever this Son of Wands is for sure, and the Queen of Wands. I want to discuss the change in this relationship and this potential for hope in this situation. Let's discuss the change. What can you tell me about it? Oh. There has recently been a lot of clarity on this situation. We do have here the energy of the sun. I do want to get these cards first. Okay, so I did get the Seven of Wands here with the Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No. No. Oh, okay. Okay. Hang on. So I do have here the sun. The sun is the energy. The sun is that clarity, that hope, that vitality that is coming through. Like we're avoiding this situation, right? We are avoiding this situation just a little bit, and I can tell because the struggle is real. I do want to say the struggle, whatever that situation is, it is a real thing. It's not to be put down, not to be belittled at all. But I did get the Seven of Wands here, which the Seven of Wands, to me, this card is all about, I mean, it is all about having that strength and that courage to stand up for yourself, but I want to say that there is a struggle and this person is going to protect something. And I feel like they're going to stand up for themselves. They're really going to stand up for themselves in this situation against this person who, I do want to say, against somebody that, I mean, I kind of want to say is the King of Swords. If it's that, if it is that third party situation, or if it's the same person maybe facing their inner demons, maybe maybe doing that. But I do have here the Two of Cups. So I do want to say that what it is that this person is defending is this relationship or the potential for this relationship. They're defending this pure love, this romance, this solid connection, solid inner. Hmm. For some of you, it might be a work thing. It could be a work thing. This could be like a collaboration, or if it is a relationship, then I want to say that it's more like it's relatively 50-50. Like you both are wanting to be equally involved in this. I want to say that he's ready to fight for this relationship, though, for this opportunity, for this lost opportunity over here with the, the cup. He almost has the strength. So the strength card has popped up. It is on its side. If I were to give it a time, I would probably say 7 or 8 o'clock. In regards to wanting to get to the 12. Normally I would just be like, whatever, but I feel like that's important right now. I want to say he almost has the strength. He almost has the strength to do this. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting, isn't it? There is some, November. For somebody, November is important. I feel like November is the time. November is the time when this person might be ready. I don't typically ever want to throw out, timeline things. I never want to throw out timeline promises. I want to say it's not a promise, okay? I am not making this promise to you, so do not take it as such. I have said this, like this is me telling you. I'm not promising you. So don't get upset if November comes around and nothing happens. But I feel like for someone, for at least one person, all right, so may not be you, for at least one person, I want to say look around to November for this person to be ready. Interesting. I feel like I'm done now. I feel like I've accomplished my goal today, which is fabulous. So, do I need to take any advice for Cancer? Do I need to take any advice for the Cross Watcher? Oh boy. Cross Watchers. In regards to the lovers, okay, Cross Watchers, in regards to the lovers, I do want to say there is time. You're almost there, almost in that final stretch. Not quite. Almost. Okay. So, apparently that's what somebody needed to hear right now. I have no idea what's going on. Like I said, this reading is completely off the charts today. It's been all over the place. I have never done a reading like this before in my life. I did love it though. I did have fun with it, so I'm not complaining. I do want to take a moment to mention my email. If you have any comments or any questions that you'd like to ask me on a private level, my email is in my About tab. It is missinglinktarot@gmail.com. You can definitely talk to me about whatever it is that you need to talk to me about. I was going to consider, or I have been considering, offering private readings, and I would love to know your opinions on that, as well as time limits. How long is too long? I would love to know your opinion about this new way that I'm being called to do readings. If you like it, your thoughts on it, whatever it is. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing though until something happens, till I feel compelled to do it otherwise. But I feel like we've accomplished our goal today. So I feel like I really helped you out, Cancer. I really hope that I did. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe below if you'd like to see more, and click the bell if you want to know when my next video comes out. They will tell you if you click the bell. All right? I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye. Really, Cancer. Really. Like, I was all ready to go, and starting to do my thing, and they're like, but we didn't clarify 100% this King of Pentacles person. So really quick, apparently, about this King of Pentacles. All right, there is this truth that we were discussing, this truth over here. I feel like he wants to work on this with this Queen of Swords person. I do feel like the Queen of Swords is only the Queen of Swords because of the crap that's happened with this person. So when I feel like what's going to happen is when this person does, when this King of Pentacles does come out, he does want to come out, he does want to pour out his heart to our Queen, but I feel like when he comes in, she's going to be in her Queen of Swords attitude, like, go ahead, what do you have to say to me? Like, I'm all ears. I'm listening, but very closed off. She's not like, open arms or anything. She's just kind of like, I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak. I feel like he wants to pour his heart out about this situation. I do feel like in order for this cycle to complete, he is going to have to stand up for himself, though. I do have here the Hanged Man coming into the Five of Swords. I want to say that the Hanged Man, this is just his time out. This is the time that he's been taking to contemplate this. There is a new perspective that's gained from this. But I have like the Five of Swords here. In this deck, in this case, so I feel like we had the Five of Swords before, where it was that fight. We had it in the Rider deck, where it was that fight where somebody walked away. Like it wasn't even like no contest. I'm not fighting. I'm just gonna walk out. I feel like now though, this is more of being prepared for that battle, wanting to come in, like being ready for that battle, and coming in. I'm just being like drawn into this idea, though. There is a level of darkness here with this card. And I do have also the Two of Swords here. I want to say that there is, this person is still debating if they want to do this or not, just because there is a level of darkness, a level of fear, I want to say, fear in this situation. They're feeling very closed off. I do want to say, or they're trying to be closed off. To protect themselves. But then they really get going on this idea, on this battle. Like I have here, they're preparing, they're becoming more prepared, but they're not ready exactly. There's a level of negative energy here. that is unacceptable for me to come in at this time. It's unacceptable. Like I can't have this much fear in this situation. It's too much because I'm trying to protect my heart. But then here I have, you know, being ready as the 9 of Wands, which is having that strength, that and that stamina and that confidence to take that stand. And I feel like here it's more like here, um, okay, here you're kind of like 75% sure you want to do this. About 75%, you're like, if I had to today, I could probably, you know, battle this out. But I'm really not feeling like right now is the time. I'm not feeling like it's the time quite yet. I'm not 100% ready. Whereas this is more like I'm 100% ready now. You know, I've got the divine light shining on me. I've got, you know, all my friends here to back me up. Like, and it doesn't have to be, you know, necessarily like actual friends in life supporting you, but it could be just like in spirit, you know, in like that's it just even in a sense that you have everything available at your resource to get the job done, you know, as that magician. Because we want to complete this. I want to say we want to bring it in. I want to say we want to complete it. We want to work on this. We want to bring it home. We want to bring it home. Very cute. Very good. Okay, Cancer. Now we're done. Now we're done. All right. So I apologize for the false ending. Same stuff that I said all before. That still applies. And I hope to see you again real soon. Bye. Not too soon. Not too soon, Cancer.